Focused? Is it focused?
Yeah.
They about to get got.
This is Every Woman.
Queens over here, and make no mistake in big things over here. Goddess in the flesh, you can tell by the smell of it. Every time I step in the room, it's an elephant. One mind.
Honestly, I would have to say my favorite thing about the show is sitting back and watching people that I believe in shine. So I go back and I look at the comments, and sometimes I see somebody say, "I love her," and they're talking about a different person. And it's just dope to see people shine. Like, I really love, if I believe in it, seeing it go and seeing people climb and just go further than probably what I could ever do for them. So that's my favorite part about it.
We've been bamboozled.
How y'all doing?
Just a little anxiety.
A little anxiety. This is the Dean Beans takeover of Every Woman's show. So y'all got to answer some riddles or y'all can't come in. Y'all ready?
I guess I'm going to be sitting in the hallway. We're going to work this out together,
Okay.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Riddle number 1. What has to be broken before it can be used?
The seal.
A glow stick.
No.
Before it can be used.
Mm-hmm.
An ice pack.
That's actually a good answer. That's a good answer. That ain't the answer, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you because that's a good answer. The answer was egg.
I enjoy talking. I enjoy the relationships I've built with the other ladies on the show. I enjoy building new skills mostly. Being able to sit in the moderator seat, it allows me to continue to strengthen a muscle that I've tried to, maintain over my career. And this show allows me to do that. So I have my what's in it for me, and why I show up here every week, when I ain't traveling or whatever. But I enjoy it for that. And I enjoyed the content. When we came back from break, from after, to start season 2, I was so excited because it helps my brain to stay, it helps me do exercises with my brain, keeps me thinking. It keeps me thinking about current events and new content, different points of views, and just, getting the perspectives of the other women and just having that girl chat with people who are not necessarily a part of my every single day life, but women that I can engage with in a setting such as this and just be able to kick it in a real way.
Which month of the year has 28 days?
February.
Wrong. Ding, 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 ding. Good answer.
One of the things that I really love is the fact that I really wanted to be here and made it here. When I first seen the audition for the Every Woman show, it was during a time that I was going through some hectic stuff in my life, and I was like, gosh, that looks like something I would love to do. And it just wasn't the time. So to get this opportunity to do it now is like really exciting because I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I wanted to do it because I wanted to be able to be around other women that had really good opinions, and I would be able to come in and give my point of view.
That I'm accepted for being exactly who I am. I tend to think that I am a tad bit different than most, and that makes me kind of odd, the oddball in particular rooms. So when I stepped into this room and being with all of these women, everybody is okay with me being exactly who I am, and that is very, very warming and loving for myself.
Okay. Third riddle. If you're running a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you? And
If you're running a race and you pass the person in
second place, what place are you in? Ding, 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 ding. Good answer. Second place.
I like the people. I like the relationships that I have gained since I've been here. Like, everybody here is super duper dope. They are not, like Tam said, they are not a part of my everyday life. Well, some of them. But I have gained some really, really great relationships with these ladies. The experience that I have gained with my journalism background has come full circle. So I really, really just like all of that.
What I like about doing the Every Woman show is being able to be on a platform with so many different women from different backgrounds, different walks of life, being enlightened in the way that they think, which is completely different than the way that I think. So it kind of helps me to open up, be more open-minded to everyone else. And I think that it's good to be able to show that people can be different and still their opinion matters.
What I like about the Every Woman show is that I get to give my unbiased opinion. And I don't have to, I like that we all have our different opinions, but can respect that and give our thoughts on what we believe and how we feel without it ever being a problem. We all understand that, because we all come from different walks of life, that we gonna think differently. And that's the best thing about Every Woman, because there's not just one answer to anything.
Okay. What has hands and a face but can't hold anything or smile? Ding, 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 ding. Clock. Good answer. Say the question.
The thing I like the most about doing the Every Woman show is knowing that every bit of what we do comes from us. It comes from the opportunity that presented itself and what we've made of it, not what somebody is telling me to be. There's no programmable concept of who Sabrina should be. Sabrina gets to present herself, and Sabrina gets to put in input, and Sabrina gets to build this with her bare hands with the rest of us. To me, that's the best part of Every Woman.
What I like about the Every Woman show, mainly where we are right now. From where we started as an idea to the process of interviewing and weeding people out and actually seeing this thing through to a full production and to its second season is absolutely amazing.
It's just a fun, high energy show. I think I'm always excited to come here when we film because I know it's just going to be lots of fun, lots of energy, lots of good people to be around, and kind of opens your mind to experience different perspectives and hear other people's outlooks on how they view situations and whatnot. So I think that's what I enjoy most about it.
There's only one word in the dictionary that is spelled wrong. What word is it? Wrong. Ding, 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 ding.
Expect the unexpected. I mean, you never know which way we're going to go on this show. You can expect each of us to show up as our authentic selves and say what's truly on our mind and not hold back. You can expect us to talk about the things that we think are interesting to women and sharing those things with our audience. And I mean, our audience sometimes includes men too, right? So we've had several men say that they find us entertaining, which is interesting because I don't know that that's necessarily who our target audience is, but they are targeted and they have feedback on it. So expect the unexpected. You never know what we're going to say.
What can people expect from the Every Woman show? Mm-hmm. Have no expectations. We are all different. We come from different walks of life. You never know exactly what you're going to get, what is going to come out of somebody's mouth, what they could have possibly been through in that day. All of our shows are genuine. We ride the wave when we get ready to get started on the show. So have no expectations. Just enjoy it as we are enjoying it and grow together.
They can expect real, raw, unexpected content because that is what we deliver on a weekly basis. You never know what you're going to get. We're very open. We're very honest. We don't hold anything back. So when you tune in, you're going to get all of that and more.
Watching this show for the first time, you can expect to be entertained. You can expect to get to know a group of women that are very authentic. We're from Detroit. We have a reputation, and it's always from people who aren't from here. We're from here, and we're representatives from all different walks of life, and you can get the real deal of who we are.
No matter how many you take, you can only have one. What is it?
Lay's potato chips.
No. Yep. Ding, 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 ding. It was a dark one. You can expect to hear something that's gonna make your jaw drop, like, oh my God, I can't believe they said that. But then you can also expect somebody to say something that just really hit home. You know, all of these women are multifaceted. They've been through a lot, they've done a lot, and somebody's gonna say something that just hits home and resonates with you. So expect a hell of a roller coaster of a conversation.
Well, one thing they can expect to see is topics that are really everyday topics, topics that are going on in the world, topics that people really don't want to talk about, maybe a little taboo, but it's really what's on people's minds. You know, we're talking about the things that most people are thinking about, whether they're talking about it or not. So being able to put it out there for people and, like, you know, just be open with it. They'll get a chance to see and hear a little bit of everything.
You know what? You ought not to expect. You ought not. Because if you expect something, you could possibly be disappointed. Come with an open mind. There's nothing like anything you've ever seen, truly.
What should new viewers expect to see the first time?
Hilarity.
What has a neck but no head?
Turtle.
Ding, 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 bottle. Okay, one last one. What does a sitcom character named Joey and... I ain't even finished. What does a sitcom character named Joey and bad boy artist Black Rob have in common? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, come on in. The one, I ain't even get that one. Go get a snack.
I like this. The one day I fucking ate. Y'all don't do this on a date.
Don't do it on a date.
We already know and love each other. What, we can't touch nothing until something happens? What's up?
So this is...
Look at these forks.
So, yeah, that was... That's the fancy China right there.
Got salami and stuff.
So,
Right, what's going on here?
So this is just a little food, you know what I'm saying? This ain't what the thing is. Just want to show y'all a little appreciation. So what's going to happen is y'all going to go in the other room, and then I'm going to take y'all one by one and spin y'all around, except for her because she get vertigo. And we're going to take y'all somewhere else. We're going to take y'all somewhere else.
Don't spin Lauren either. No, it's okay. I think I'm
Okay.
Don't spin Lauren.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, y'all don't have to have heels on. I'm going to take y'all somewhere, and then what's happening is going to happen, okay? Okay.
So what's different from this talk show versus other talk shows? We curse. We're kind of vulgar, we're a little raunchy, we have cocktails, but it's all in love. There's no mas, and it gives us a solid foundation where we can be us. Everybody has fun, we listen to music, we rock out, and I will give a shout out to our producers because they are kind of fly, and they're the reason why we're here, so.
I think what's different between national television talk shows and what we do with Every Woman is that we all get a little piece of the creativity. This show is a part, every little person has a little piece in there. So it's not like somebody wrote a script and then they brought it to us and we have to perform it. This is coming from me, coming from Sabrina, coming from the ladies, like a piece of their souls in this. So it's like, it's just the authenticity of just, real. It's not like reality TV, which is like hardly ever real. It's reality TV, but real.
No gimmicks. We don't have a gimmick. We don't have any, and I don't even want to call it ulterior motives, but we talk about everyday life because that's what we all come from. We just talk about the things that we're passionate about and that the things that are going on in the world, but we don't necessarily have to have a well-known person or somebody to come in to talk about that. We go to those people, those real people who have actually gone through those things that we talk about, and we talk to them about it. So that's what you're going to find.
The difference between Every Woman and other talk shows is that, there's no celebrity here, right? We are just everyday, every regular women, and we're doing something magical. We're building something together, and it takes all of us to make it happen, and we all have a stake in the success of what's happening here. So the difference is that, we are individually tied to the show in a very personal way.
All right, go all the way back. Don't touch nothing.
I think that's my problem. I did that the first time. I had my eyes closed for like 3 minutes. Like you praying.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
No. Oh, okay.
Okay. Count of 3.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Turn around over here.
We gotta turn left or right. Okay.
I don't care which direction y'all turn. Okay.
Okay. All the way around.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
She said, "Where are we?" You're in the studio.
I think the fact that we've got a variety of different ladies that come from different walks of life, that all have different opinions, even though we might think differently or, whatever, we still blend in together.
Fun shit. Okay, I hesitated on saying that, but we cuss, so yeah, like Lovely said, we cuss. But yeah, it's fun. Like, you're gonna have some serious moments, but it's somebody making light of the situation. It's gonna be a laugh. You will never watch an episode without some type of laughter and good spirits. So that's what I love. I love that part.
We are interested to speak to people who can relate to living life in a era that is very, very confusing. Very confusing. And one thing that I've come to decide, I'm making decisions every day on what kind of mom I want to be. Do I want people around my kids? Do I not? Do I want this? Do I want that? Things I never had to think about. The decision I've made about people who are different from me is to teach them that they still deserve respect and you can be you without you having to hate somebody else. We got a lot of love on this stage. We got a lot of love and we got a lot of different opinions, but we're able to coexist and collaborate and build with all of those beautiful opinions versus feeling like I gotta discredit or dislike or attack someone else for being different from me. They can be them, I can be me, and I'm not gonna be you. You do that over there. I still love you.
You're watching celebrities, right? And there's a certain distance that you feel from them, no matter how much of a parasocial relationship you may form with them. It's still an idea that you have of that celebrity. But with us, we're just regular people. You know, I feel like free of endorsements, free of gimmicks, like someone said earlier. Just real raw, honest opinions and feelings and whatnot, and yeah.
Today's show is all about evolution. Like from where we came from to now, what are some of your best memories?
Since I've been here from day one, the evolution would be recording music in whatever house he was living at. To him saying, "Hey, you cool with getting a spot so we can just take the equipment and we just rent out the space?" I said, "Cool." Then one day we're sitting in here and he was like, "I think this place can make money for itself." And then the ideas started flowing from there. So it's just, even for me, it's crazy to see this and the day that we got the news desk. And when I first walked into this place, it was just walls and it was just white, and we just had makeshift shit around. So to see it look like a full, it was makeshift shit, a full production studio where we literally have at least 10 sets in one space is amazing. So glad to be a part of it.
You made me cry. But coming here, I never expected none of this, and oh my God, it's just so much, like from the set to coming in where we did the whole interview process, and we got a whole set. Now we got a whole dope get ready room, a gold room, and thank you, Dean. I don't know, every woman has brought out a lot in me. I still got a lot of developing that I want to do, but I like the growth. I love the growth. I love the camaraderie, and I look forward to more.
So for me, I think like I first came to the studio because Sabrina recommended a dope podcast space, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll check it out. And then when I came, I was like, oh yeah, they passed the Lauren test, access Lauren approved, and so like I'm not one of the original members of the Every Woman cast. I'm a newer member, and I think that just seeing where you guys have come from to now, you know, the excitement of everybody getting selected to now me being a part of the family. I just like the camaraderie, like you said. I like getting to know these good, genuine women and experiencing all of this with them. And this is a really beautiful job that you did, Dean, and you really are super creative. And I don't know many guys that can go to the store, let alone pick up, you know, some broccoli and carrots. But to do all of this as a guy is it's very impressive. So I'm excited.
So when you reached out to me and asked me to come audition, I was like, okay, you know, I got time today. I had no expectations, didn't know what to expect. And what I saw when I first came in here, I'm like, oh, this is a really nice space. But over these last 2 years, you have truly invested in us. So, you know, I always think about what pays me is not always money. I have been paid in growth of skills. I have been paid in growth in friendships. And for all of us to, you know, be spending so much time together the way that we do, there's no cattiness. You got 8 women minimally who are hosts on this show, and we seem to get along very well. You know, I've not had any personal fallouts with not one of you until today. No, I'm just kidding. So I was like, hey. But the growth in just the space in general and how we've seen it convert, even just walking into there today, I'm like, oh, this is nice. I was not expecting this. So, you know, thank you for investing in us. I think that each time that you level up and show us that, you know, you can say it in words and say that I'm investing in you all, I'm putting it all out there for y'all. You've said it more than once. You continue to show us too. So thank you for that. And I'm looking forward to continued growth. I can't wait to see what's next.
You guys are family. This isn't just friends and people that you see, I guess, every once in a while. We spend so much time together and we've evolved and grown together. I can honestly say I am not as shy as I used to be when it would come to speaking out and talking to and dealing with. And I'm happy about that for myself. I see the growth within me, and it's because I am around so many phenomenal people. I asked for a better circle, and I'm fulfilled now. Everything that I needed was right here, and I had no clue what I was walking into. So thank you, Dean. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Brandy. And I love all of y'all, and thank y'all so much.
Coming from someone who wasn't even going to audition for the show originally, I can say that I'm glad that I did. Met some amazing people. Every time somebody asks for recommendations, you guys are the first people that come to mind. And just growing personally within myself as far as business has just been really the icing on the cake. So I am absolutely glad that I took the leap, because it was a leap for me, and audition for this show. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I love you.
And so I can't wait to see what's in store next. I can't wait for the live experience that we're going to do. Like, that's really like one of the major things that I'm waiting on, to see how that's all going to come together with all of our people. So I'm really excited.
You know, I'm new here, but I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad that I came and even inquired about a podcast, because you know, this has been a great experience just to even be able to get chosen to come and work with all you ladies. I mean, it's been awesome. And I feel like I'm developing new friends. It feels like my safe place. You know, I just come here and kind of let loose and be free and say all the stuff I wouldn't normally tell. But it's been a good time. And all I could say is, once again, thanks for even, you know, letting me know about the opportunity, you know, because I had wanted to do it from jump anyway. And I could just say the future tastes delicious. Yeah.
So all of my wildest dreams are coming true. And actually walking into this room and being spun around 13 times, clicking my heels and getting back home. It's funny because I have dreams like this sometimes where I'm in familiar buildings and all of a sudden there's a new room and I'm exploring that room and trying to find out something else, and then something, and I've been having the wildest dreams like that lately, and I can honestly say my dreams are coming true. And it took me to come back to Detroit to encounter the people who I was meant to build with in this time, you know, in this phase of my life, and this talent and all the things that I've been through, and every decision I've ever made has brought me to this moment. And it's so exciting. It really is. It's like, wow, this is happening. My favorite moment that I could think of is when we were unveiled the set. And we turned around and everybody was all excited, and it was just so amazing and wonderful. And it was like, you know, it's like when you actually go on a diet and work out and you start seeing yourself lose weight, you actually start doing it and you're like, wow, this is happening. This is honestly the moment I'm in. This is actually happening for us. And I'm just so very glad that I believe in passion beyond return, or any microwave type of success. It's not sustainable. You know, if you heat up soup on the stove, you'll know the difference if you put it in the microwave. It don't stay as hot as long. I know that because I was on a good diet and I found out. I remember Toy. I'm gonna be personal. Is that okay, guys? Toy was catching the bus to get to her shows, and now she got a whole Kia. Lauren, when I got back from New York, was fed up. That's all I knew. That's all I'm gonna say. Just fed up. And it's like, nope, life is different now. And I'm gonna make sure that I stand in that difference. And I see her every freaking day do something more amazing than the day before. And it's like, good God, Lauren, who's supposed to keep up with that? Tam, I think you've just really, pain and growth are synonymous. And a seed doesn't express and grow above ground until the shell is broken. Your shell has been breaking every time I see you.
It's beautiful. And I'm thankful to be able to see your growth just as a person and your personality being more comfortable. I don't mean to be taking up all this time, but like being more comfortable in who you are as a professional and who you are as a person. There's room for every part of you, and we need every part of you. Lovely, you had blue hair and it was pressed when I saw you. Today you have locks and you seem more free than I ever knew you could be because you were pretty damn free when I met you. That's beautiful in itself. You seem really comfortable and easy to express. Alicia, you didn't walk in like you wanted to be a talk show host. You walked in like, I'm here because I was told I should be here, and here I am. And now it's like, well, here I am. And that warms my heart. Akila, you just give me all the great advice in the world. And I just sit here and soak it up, and I'm thankful for all of the people. And I'm just only giving it to the ladies now. The gentlemen is like a whole nother speech, and I don't want to be 30 minutes long. I know I hear the music in the background. I'll wrap it up. Love you guys. Thank you for putting up with my drunkenness on set. Thank you for putting up with my babies on set and that pain and growth. Indy got a little bit of a tooth coming through right here, but she's also shitting, and there have fevers, and there's all kind of fun times with the teething scenario. Well, I mean, I love my baby, but her diapers are soupy poopy. I didn't know soupy poopy was a thing, but it is, and a situation. Okay. But seeing that baby tooth is part of my wildest dream, y'all. I never thought I would have twins, let alone kids at all. So thank you for being a part of that.
You want me to say? Oh, wow. So, being that I am the favorite to this guy here, he calls me with 50 million business ventures probably a day. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. So when he said he was doing the Every Woman show, yes, I say yes to everything. Yes, you can do it. And so sitting in on the auditions and sitting in on some of the times you are together, I can definitely see from the first audition until now, everybody has grown exponentially, and it is heartwarming, it is inspiring. And my favorite moment is every moment I get to be here with all of y'all, because y'all energy is off the hook. Y'all energy is bar none. I leave feeling fulfilled, and I didn't say nothing, wasn't in front of no camera. It's just you guys' energy. And even with Lauren and Okila, you guys, you couldn't tell you were new. And that speaks volumes. So my favorite moment for Every Woman is seeing it come from an idea to this, and then being with all y'all every time I get a chance to.
I know what the production life looks like behind the scenes, and I know what reality shows are. I've worked on reality shows. I've seen it done. They will put put beat sheets together that make you a particular kind of character. This show is not that. This show allows you to be yourself, 1000% authentic, without apology. And what I mean by that, because I want to be very clear, if you're a little edgy, me and Toy go through, we go through it. I'm like, oh my God, Toy, what did you just say? But it's always funny. It's always accepting. We have so many different personalities. We come from so many different walks of life, but we all can relate to being that same woman that operates in a busy city every single day. It's a beautiful opportunity to see different perspectives from the culture of what Detroit is. We're not just one thing. We are a lot of different things. Even if we all look similar, or if we look, like, oh, well, I got curly hair and a braid right here. Cute. I know I like to do my conscious thing. I like my incense and frankincense and things. But that doesn't mean that I'm not able to step in front of a whole congressional hearing and speak directly. You got to get out of your ideas of what you think is. There's so many other things to one person. And I love that we're hopefully exposing some, if not exposing, shedding some insight on trying not to pin a person for who you think they are. Let them show you.
I get a lot of praises for the effort that I put into putting this show together and the evolution of. We have evolved from not having much equipment to a full television studio, and we really put a lot into this particular show. To be honest with you, I personally give more thanks to the ladies and the staff that work on this show, because this is just an idea that I had, and everybody has dedicated themselves to what is now 3 years on making this particular show what it is. And it's so great. I mean, we're talking going through life situations, having children, personal stuff that I'm not going to mention, not knowing where this thing is going to go. We all grab each other's hands and we just jumped off the cliff and we're flying. And I think you have to really give your praise to the people who had the guts enough to say, yeah, I'm going to jump with you. And they jumped off that cliff. And we have all, every last one of us, been so dedicated, because, to be honest with you, success has to be an obsession. And that's what it is with us. I've had members be very angry because they felt like the show might have been slipping away from them. They showed me just how important this was to them. It's an obsession. You're never going to be successful without obsessing over that thing that you want to do. If nobody gets nothing from what we're doing, get that. It takes dedication. It takes looking at that slow roll and understanding that it's progress in that slow roll, and not getting mad that you're not at the finish line instantly. These ladies have definitely given me that kind of dedication. I can't formulate the words to just say how much gratitude I have for the ladies and the staff for seeing my dream and saying, yeah, let's do it. If you don't have these kind of people on your team, you don't have a team. Can't wait to see y'all in season 3. This is Every Woman. And us, few guys. Peace. This next one y'all got, I don't even get this one, so I'm not gonna ask it. Okay. I am an odd number. Take away a letter and I become even. What number am I?
Steven. No, I'm just kidding. Turtle. Squirrel. 1. 7. You said I'm an odd number.
Ding. 7. Take away a letter, it becomes even.